Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday. Night basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Ali LaForce joining us from the floor. Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. The starters for Utah. We've got John Collins. He's out there with Pascal Siakam, and it's Porter in at the point. It's Bridges on the wing. Cash assisting on the play was Porter. And Richard, for the teams that are playoff bound at this point of the season, do they change anything for the rest of the year?
The main thing is you've got to keep guys fresh. And a coach doesn't want to give too much away in terms of game planning. There is a lot to consider in these moments.
Here's Castle. Shot clock at 6. Sohan outside. Shoots over Collins. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together, and the future looks bright.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Porter with it. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Siakam outside. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Quickly passes to Vassell. Sohan outside to the inside. Wembanyama with a bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Porter. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Willis. Clock at 6. Here's the teardrop. Porter's shot is off. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Bridges. And the basket by Castle.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's Bridges. 8 points in his last time out. There's a screen. Porter from outside. The rebound by the Spurs. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
Now here's Porter. Bridges, a screen on quickly. Porter from outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Porter against quickly. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Here's quickly. Giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Siakam. 11 points for him last game against Golden State. Clock is at 3. That one goes. Count it.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Castle. Now here's Wembanyama. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Porter looks it over. Here's Collins. Sohan covering. Wembanyama, high post. Coming off a 37-point game against Golden State.
And he was also went to town on the glass, imposed his will, chasing down misses all game long.
Now here's Wembanyama. Yes, it's good. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Now Bridges, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Collins a screen, fires for 3, and Mikal Bridges gets a 3. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
A reliable shooter at the arc. Bridges takes those when he can.
Vassell against Siakam. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama with it. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7 foot 4 inches, skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Connects checked in for Utah. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Jazz.
They're on a great run defensively, treating every possession with a sense of urgency.
On the wing quickly. Pass to Castle. Six to shoot. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Now here's Porter. No made baskets yet. And here's Siakam. Outside Porter. Siakam with a screen on quickly. Porter with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Bridges passes to Willis. Here's Porter. Sohan with a rebound.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Pass to quickly. Back to Sohan. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Outside Porter. Bridges outside. Now here's Siakam. Inside. Here's Willis. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a moment to check out the scoring break. Down for the Spurs.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Here's Mobo. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Mitchell, and he parries his first look.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Porter. No points yet. Pass to connect. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. San Antonio leading by 5. Vassell with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now here's Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got his third basket on the night right there. San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Vassell against Bridges. Vassell can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 5. Left side Porter. Pass to Willis. Here's Porter. Here's Willis. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here's Mitchell. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Bobo. The rebound by Willis. Willis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Porter with it. He's picked up by Barnes. 1:02 left in the opening quarter. Outside Porter from deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Spurs.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Vassell passes to Champagny. Stolen by Bridges. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bridges has got 10 points.
Nice effort by Bridges. He's got that wiry strength.
Vassell against Bridges. Vassell's shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 3. And so Porter will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Bridges, a screen on Mitchell. And so it's Victor. Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
We've got Harrison Barnes, Wembanyama out there with Mitchell, and it's Champagnie at the 2-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebound San Antonio. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Jazz trail by 3. Graham, the pass to George. Back to Graham. Now George. The kick out to Graham. Pass to connect. Here's the 3. Pure from 3-point range. And it's all knotted up.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. And it's connect with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Graham, the pass to Collins. Here's Mobo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Wembanyama. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They've got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Mitchell against Graham. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Collins. Utah gets it back. It's Graham on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Now here's Graham. Not a lot of room. For 3, George. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
And Wembanyama missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. George, a screen on Mitchell. George outside from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. And the Jazz with possession here. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Graham against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's George. And another miss by Utah.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Champagny, pass to Wembanyama, and the... Dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Quickly comes in for Mitchell. The Jazz making a switch here. Now here's Porter, still without a bucket. Collins outside. Back to Porter. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Three-pointer, Bridges. Utah with another miss. San Antonio leading by 6. Champagny, pass to Sohan. Now Barnes. Right side, Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Siakam. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, the Spurs score.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Bridges. 10 points for him.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Pass to Champagny. Back to Quickly. Takes the 3. The rebound by Bridges. Jazz trail by 8. On the wing, Porter. Sohan covering. Collins a screen. Porter in the post. He's against Sohan. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. To end the drought. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Give him an inch, and he'll take a 3. So dangerous from distance.
Quickly outside. Wembanyama, high post. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that game against the Pacers, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Champagny. And there's the call on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul. Well, Graham, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Now here's Porter. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by the Spurs.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Castle. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from three. Castle's got 7 points.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
For three, Bridges. And another miss by Utah. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 11-3 run. And that one drops for him. He's got 9.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Collins with a screen on quickly. Porter pass to Collins. Outside for Porter. Fires the three. Buries it from three. Porter's got 6 in the quarter.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Sohan outside. Back to Vassell. Pass to quickly. To the middle. Here's Mobo. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for the Jazz. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Collins with a screen on quickly. Here's Porter. That one goes in. Now just a 5-point Spurs lead.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Vassell outside. Pass to Sohan. Down low. And he jams it home with authority.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Collins with a screen on quickly. Tipped away. Jacks up a 3. Porter pulls it in.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Pass to Bridges. Outside Porter. Collins with a screen on quickly. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam. Rebound San Antonio. Vassell with it. Siakam covering. Quickly against Porter. And that one's good. And now a 9-point San Antonio lead.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. Second, the Spurs. The 4th spot held by Utah.
Each one of these teams are adept at not just forcing turnovers, but also cashing in once they take away the ball.
Jazz trail by 9. Siakam looking it over. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better. Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Castle. And here's Sohan. Here's Mobo. Spurs need to get one up here. 4-3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now here's Graham. Yet to see a basket. George, a screen on quickly. Graham goes in. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Utah shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And the first half. Comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Spurs out in front. They lead by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully that pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And with the playoffs approaching, let's take a glance. Again, it's kind of like an eclipse. Don't stare exactly at it, but let's look at the power rankings.
You take a look at the Spurs, man, they've clawed their way into the top 10 in their division, playing with a lot of energy and executing well.
The big question now, how far can they continue to climb? Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're halfway through this one. Basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. We've got Mikal Bridges. John Collins out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Porter in at the 1. Now here's Siakam. Stolen by Quickly. And he lobs it up top. Oh, Wimby finishing off the lob from way up there.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Vassell outside. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. And now a 9-point San Antonio lead.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Outside Porter. And here's Collins for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Collins has got his second basket on the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Vassell. He's got 5. Pass to quickly. Outside for Wembanyama. Now here's Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen on Siakam. The shot by Sohan, no good. And so Porter will bring it up for the Jazz. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Willis, the pass to Collins. Now Porter. Siakam with a screen on quickly. Siakam outside. The three. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Siakam. And now just a 3-point Spurs lead. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Bridges. Inside. Stolen by Bridges. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Porter with it. Give him 8. Bridges, a screen on quickly. Clock at 6. Here's Porter. Shot from the low post is good. Porter's got 10 points. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to Wembanyama. To snap the cold streak. San Antonio again can't hit. Utah has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Vassell outside. Wembanyama against Collins. Got a piece of it. And here's Porter. 10 points for him. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at the Spurs, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently. And, of course, there's Utah. They're in 10th place.
Now, checking out the Jazz, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Now here's Sohan.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team. And they will take it in a close game like this.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Hendricks. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by quickly. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Bridges. Shoots from 12. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
San Antonio making a change here. Champagne's checked in. And a chance for us to show you this season's top scorers. Fourth, Victor Wembanyama.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
Here's Sohan. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Jazz. Graham misses. San Antonio leading. Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability. And Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside Graham. Who poked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by quickly. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Jeremy Sohan.
And we've seen a jump in the last few years in terms of his rebounding. The heart, the hustle, his ability to read shot trajectories and crash the glass at the right time. And his teammates really appreciate the hard work.
Good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. To the paint. Pulls up. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by quickly. Wembanyama's got 6 points in the quarter. Jazz trail by 3. Outside Graham. Over to the wing. And here's Connect outside. Fires in the triple. Connect's got 6.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Vassell. The rebound by Holden. Utah with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Hendricks, covered by Wembanyama. Outside Grant. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. For the lead. And it's Utah scoring again.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Back to quickly. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. George, he's checked in for Utah. Porter Jr. comes in for Graham. Here's Barnes. San Antonio again can't hit. The Jazz have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Now Porter. He's got 10. To the inside. Here's Holton. Can't connect from short range. San Antonio trailing here. Champetti, the pass to Vassell. Outside Barnes. Quickly against Porter. Vassell outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vassell's got 7 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's George. Outside for Porter. Stolen by Vassell. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. The three from quickly. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Now here's Barnes, averaging around 6 a game. Now here's Quickly. He's closely guarded. Mitchell's checked in for San Antonio.
Coming out of the floor for your Spurs, number 25, A.J. Mitchell.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Vassell left side. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Mitchell against Porter. Has to connect. Can they get it? That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Connect's got 6 in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's the pick. Here's Barnes. Battles through traffic and lays it in. He's got 6.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Porter.